For them. Hello, Andy Ant here today. At a very exciting point. I wasn't going to do any more stand-ups. Sure, it's my share. It's just way too exciting. So we started our own store in light of being at the end of residency, and that's on our Python scripted Linux system ecosystem. I'll show you that. Excuse me. Give a take. So I'm very excited to share. Then I have a full store of services and have a lot to offer. I'm not going to walk through the entire menu store because there's more that goes on throughout the rest of the website. You have to go through it and see there's a lot of available services and so I'm really excited. Anyways, we have our privacy first electronic mail service, discrete HR upgrade offering employee safety on an email template of first name at company. That's it. And then internally, last name internal. So we made this tonight with Mighty Claude, and to our amazement, it works. So you see your Linux ecosystem, which we really just love so much, but we're in Windows now completely. And you're running the local host. We're gonna get this online as soon as possible. Well, maybe not. Maybe we'll just leave it. You get the real thing if you want to purchase it and have you maintain it for you. It's gonna be like these people aren't checking their own inboxes, sort of a thing. This is for the concept of like there's only so many naming algorithms for emails, and there's only so many ways to keep those algorithms discrete if you don't break them, which a lot of them get broken. So I thought, well, this would be a way that you can never break it ever again and maintain privacy forever. So what we have public facing is just simply, or externally, I should say, is Andy at ADP. Internally, my HR, my internal email system on the inside, I see Andy CK for, oh, okay, so Andy CK for first last name company. Okay. So then I have Andy at Amazon. Okay, there could be like a tiny Andy's name. But then, oh, okay. When I'm internal, I see Andy at Amazon. And then, the personal identifier, that is one internal thing. So the exciting thing is that this works. I tried it, do it again. See, I sent it. I'm looking at Bridge, my experience with Amazon, human resources, and insurance. It's kind of a go-to HR person for bulk Amazon. And in the way of this email system, and then offering this to any business out there that probably has three or more emails. Anyways, I'll show you this working. This is cool. So we see our person that we have here is yours truly. So I'm internal. Receive from a okay. So we do two. Okay. So we external symbol last name on there. So we'll grab that. Send that message. Now we have the two send. One external, one internal. So let's go back to the mail ecosystem and let's look. Use and index. Look at that. AEP. An external value. And now we have internal information. Surrounding by the ecosystem, right? So the internal impacts here. You see, I have both sent here. And now let's just send compose. This will be good for security and privacy. Slash. I actually got a first Amazon credential. There, put up on the wall here. Start to develop the Amazon credits, credentials, micro credential preview experience. Into the under alias of Lyft, rideshare. Is to be there's the a lift and stairs. So I thought that was hilarious. Plus, I think it's not weird about lift, isn't it? Anyways, this is the lady that signed off on the certificate that I showed you. That's what we're addressing here. Now you see that we don't even know her last name, but I do. So, hello, I'm Michelle. Please consider the email to be to, So it was on web services, just like weather companies, and everything. Now we do know from now let's give this internal and okay, so internal, it's coming from this person. So even internal, we don't have a whole wild spray of email access. Even internal, it's very controlled because you don't need the whole thing. And not that that's chart because we don't have a system yet. But I'll be curious then, would it then be chart once hers is created? So the point of this was to be able to share this. Amazing. You can call it a toy and call it what you want. Now we just know Amazon, whoever that is, you're ready to get the internal of who this person is. Then you also leave it to there. So we're gonna stay external. Yeah, both this works. And max out external view, exactly that. So I'm selling the service in my boutique for 3K per year in providing the email service. And we'll speed it up and get it a little more automated and be able to tell when it's external, internal, a little more uh, stricter, I'll say, and kind of jazz things up in here. But that's kind of the whole plan. It's just 80 like that. So if you think you would like this for communication, give it some thought. Be happy to get into it further. I'm really excited about this. I hope you are too. Thank you, Michelle.